Though encouraged by many to approach Scout Day just like any other workout, these players know. After an anxious wait, a player is called to put his plate skills on display. Scout Day coaches do what they can to ground and focus the player for a stock-defining moment. Most of these prospects have played in games that were attended by a Major League Scout or two, but today there are 41 Major League Scouts in attendance. A fielding coach preps the player to showcase his defensive skills. This will be the last chance the player has to make an impression on this day. In the big leagues, pristine defense is a must. The players know that an error-free showing would be the benchmark. When it's over, some scouts come down to make personal contact with a player of interest. A promising young baseball talent receives a call from his former high school coach, who has assumed an advisory role until the player sees fit to take on a sports agent.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball. With the 7th pick in the 3rd round, the Arizona Diamondbacks select Howard Reynolds, a right fielder from the West region.
The awaited moment arrives. Many players will forever remember every detail of this conversation and moment. In the days and weeks that follow, teams work to come to terms with the players they have drafted and get them signed. A player unsure about signing at all might consider getting an education while working. A Double-A manager addresses his team before their season opener. For many of these young men, it is their first game as a professional.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Birmingham Barons and the Jackson Generals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Sidney Javeri gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, he's pretty basic. The stuff is good, but he's only going to bring 3 pitches at you. So as a hitter, it's easy to process elimination to start eliminating pitches, but he's very good with the 3 he has.
And leading off for the
Coming to the plate now, Howard Reynolds. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Redding up the middle, and the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time. Ready for another chance? Howard Reynolds. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Here's a high pop-up. Matola just to the right of the mound. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Ready once again, Howard Reynolds. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And that misses for ball 1.
And all of a sudden, it's pouring right now. It's the hardest I've seen it all night. Wouldn't be surprised if we saw a few more errant throws than usual if this continues.
Runner back safely. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
2-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Howard Reynolds.
Designated hitter, Howard Reynolds.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. Rosas is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, it's...
The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Birmingham Barons and the Jackson Generals. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. David Quezada will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now at the plate, Howard Reynolds, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
Reynolds.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Now at the plate, Larry Anderson. And he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here. But at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Matt, in last night's game, this is the situation right here. They didn't do a very good job driving guys in with runners in scoring position. Right here, you got a guy in scoring position. You got to capitalize and drive in. If you swung at a bad pitch last night, get a good pitch to drive right here.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And he just misses with a curveball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished.
Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
Hey, one of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off the second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. Now in the box, David Peace comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Tried to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So striding forward now, David Valentin has a look. Now the pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And they'll put the tag on him for the out, but he'll at least get an RBI out of it. Digging in to try it again, Howard Reynolds.
Designated hitter.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Crespo is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Howard Reynolds. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Crespo giving chase. 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Howard Reynolds. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important for them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. Michael Inoa earns his first win of the season. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Game number 3 of this new season between the Birmingham Barons and the Jackson Generals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Damian Gonzalez, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
Hey, come on now.
Stepping into the box, Howard Reynolds. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Crespo is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So they pick up into the box now. Howard Reynolds comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And a fastball way inside.
Let's go right here.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of digging in once again, Howard Reynolds. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Come on now, one time right here.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. And a big moment for him there. His first home run as a Double-A player.
Yeah, and you always like to get those first out of the way, no matter what level you're playing at.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Howard Reynolds. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Fly ball out toward left center field. Tejada is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start tonight. So stepping in, Howard Reynolds. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Whoa, he tried to end it right there. One big swing here in this extra inning game.
Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. A solo shot down the line in right. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Jackson Generals. 6 runs on 12 hits. 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continue. So striding in, Howard Reynolds. He went deep last night twice. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights-out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Starnes has room in foul territory. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. An inning in the books tonight. Still. So digging in now, Howard Reynolds. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Reynolds
sends that one out of play for strike one.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
The 0-1 delivery. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Swinging a soft liner. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
2 strikes on him, and he flips one out in the center field. You couldn't have thrown that any better.
Settling in now, Howard Reynolds. A hit in 2 tries so far. Hit hard toward the right side, but this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right. Now at the plate, Howard Reynolds. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit, try to put that ball in play.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first.
Fans, our final line score. First would be...
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Stepping in, Howard Reynolds. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Howard.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, a leadoff single right here in the second inning. This is a good sign. Maybe this is how they get right back in the game, being already down a couple of runs early.
Henry.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Runner goes for second. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. The next 3-2. He's on the move again from first. Hit hard up the middle. Only play here will be to first, so with the runner moving on 3-2, he stays out of a possible double play. Now batting, Howard Reynolds.
The batter, designated hitter, Howard Reynolds.
Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Hey, come on now, one time, right here.
0-1
right
count.
here.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. First and second now, 1 man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. So coming to the plate, Howard Reynolds. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Reynolds.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Digging in now, Howard Reynolds.
The designated hitter, Howard.
Here's
Reynolds.
a swing and a shot back up the middle. And that's in there, base hit. The relay. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And he'll scramble back to first safely.
Well, they're down by a lot, but they've been able to string together now a couple hits in a row. This is a big inning. If they can turn it around, they still got a chance to get back in this game.
Runners on the move for second. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. Striding into the box, David Peace. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
Hey, your turn. Drive them in. Punch up for us, kid.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Coming to the plate now, Howard Reynolds. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And this one's in the dirt. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Ooh, that pitch was up and in. That's one of those pitcher's purpose pitches, right? Fastball, something hard up and in. Now he can go down and away if he'd like.
Garner is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5, the final.